that real good, feel good stuff up under the seat of my big black jacked up truck, rolling on 35s, pretty girl by my side. You got that.
Luke had an amazing tour in 2014. He was playing big arenas, and he was selling them all out. So it was a little country, a little bit rock and roll, and it was really fun.
Floating down the Flint River, catch us up a little catfish dinner.
One thing about Luke that has kind of set him apart, and I think that really got the attention of country fans, particularly the female country fans, the guy will dance. I mean, he can shake it, and he's not afraid to shake it, and he will shake it, and that's kind of unusual in country music.
Yeah, that's my kind of night. She get me high, she get me low. She got the key to this old Bronco. In her bare feet or in her high heels. No matter how she move it, it's all the same thrill. On top of my Yeti on an old boat dock, standing in the river on an old flat rock.
Spring Break EP series has kind of been this fun side project for him, really for the fan base, just about sort of the beach party, you know, that side of what he's doing.
The video for Luke Bryan's song, She Gets Me High, it was shot at one of his annual shows in Panama City, and hundreds of thousands of fans on the beach rocking out to him, singing along.
You can't deny it. He's a party artist. Spring break is where he's at. People like to see Luke Bryan. They want to party, they want to have a beer, they want to put a bikini on.
Watch me fly. She get me high. She said, play it again, play it again, play it again. And I said, play it again, play it again, play it again.
Dallas would go play it again at a lot of writers' rounds and at a lot of his personal shows. And he kept going, Luke, out of all of my hits I've ever had, this song is more people react to this. And he was obviously telling the truth, and we were like, come on, Dal, are you sure? And his commitment to telling me that people really, really were responding to it. And when we put Crash My Party out, like all of the chat rooms were lighting up about it, and so that told us, you know, this thing ought to be a single.
I can't believe that it came back on.
Luke and Blake together as co-hosts of the ACM Awards is a match made in heaven. Their chemistry is so amazing, and they just play off each other so well. And they are each very different guys, but when you put them together, they complement each other really well.
The win for Billboard's Country Artist of the Year is based on all fan interactions with Luke Bryan and music that he makes. So people listening to the radio, buying tracks, buying albums, interacting with him on social networks, listening to his songs on Spotify, watching his videos on Vivo and YouTube. And Luke is at the top of all those metrics.
She had a cross around her neck and a flower in her hand.
I was in the parking lot of Sony ATV Music Publishing, my publishing company. They called me and said, hey, we just got a new demo back. We sat in my truck and they played it. And I looked at them and I was like, this is a #1 song. I said, I'm cutting this. You know, even through listening to thousands of songs, we never wavered on our commitment of knowing that was a great song, and there you go, #1 song.
Now she's got me twisted like an old beach roller coaster.
I think that Luke being a part of Fashion Rocks just demonstrates how big he's become. Lots of people who've never been to a country show, never heard a country record, suddenly know who Luke Bryan is.
For me to be walking down the street and seeing my face on the top of a New York City cab is just, I mean, I was like, what was that?
Luke grew up on a farm, and his dad was a farmer, so he's very familiar with that lifestyle. He knows the life they're living and the communities they live in and how important it is to have those kind of events come to their town.
Rolling the bar, me and my crew.
Luke Bryan has definitely crossed over, and I think his American Music Awards sweep and 3 years ago running proves that. A lot of different people are embracing him at the moment.
With 1,000 girls, there's just one thing. I can't go anywhere, I can't do anything. No, I can't close my eyes without you. in my dreams.
I See You, I just loved it from the day we wrote it and demoed it. When we completed Crash My Party, I See You has always been like my favorite song on the album. And it's Bo and Tate's favorite song. And they're good at picking singles.
You can't pinpoint sort of one song or one moment that accelerated Luke Bryan.
Looking back, it's truly an amazing year for me in that aspect. When you look back, and I played so many iconic places and fans poured in with all of this urgency and fighting for tickets and all that, it was an amazing situation.